How's this for my Real Housewives of OC tagline? I may seem cold-hearted, but I have feelings too.
Oh
So first of all, I would like to have a glass of Veuve Clicquot champagne and caviar together. I would also like to have omakase sushi. I would also like to have a medium rare steak, please. Skinny spicy margarita with chips, salsa, and guacamole. Hey, so I just finished my ultrasound. Good news, kind of. The good news is that my subchorionic hemorrhage area has not grown. I guess we just gotta stay on pelvic rest. Preston is learning how to say more. Yay! Oh, you want more? Okay, more. Yes, you get more every time you do your hand gesture. This is how we communicate. Good morning. It's Thursday morning. I'm 17 weeks and I am about to go to get my ultrasound.
A little heart beating right there in the middle of the chest.
Oh.
Look at that little hand and fingers above her head, or on top of her head there. Look at that. Okay. Was it a week ago we saw you last? Or was it
2
a little
weeks.
over? Okay. So when I started seeing it, like I think it was 12 weeks, right? It was like at 41 cc's. Last time we saw you was at 38 cc's. Now I'm at 35 cc's.
Yay!
So it's continuing going down.
Uh-huh.
It's just doing it slowly,
Uh-huh.
which is fine. It's
good.
going in the right direction.
Good news is that my subchorionic hemorrhage measured out to be slightly smaller than last time, which is good. I mean, it's still like quite large. However, if it's trending towards getting smaller each time, that's like all you can hope for. I've heard, or like all the vlogs that I've watched, like where it kind of disappears in the 20-week range, and I'm at 17. I'm just gonna assume that if it's trending towards being smaller every week, we are on the right track. Breakfast sandwich. And this was fresh out of the oven. It's a chocolate almond croissant, and I'm making coffee right now. Yummy.
우리 집 미쳤어. 사진 봐. Good. 봤어?
Hello, it is Tuesday. It's kind of an odd day for me because Byron and Preston are in Temecula. They're at like a family, Byron's side of the family has a retreat. I didn't go, but I hope they have fun. This morning, this is TMI, okay? But at this point, I feel like we're all TMI all the time over here on this channel. So I had a huge blood clot come out. It was the size of a lemon. Is that big? Obviously I have pictures. I'm not gonna show you guys. I don't wanna scar you for life, but it was a very round blood clot. Otherwise, I don't have cramping or anything like that. That blood clot, yeah. I mean, I looked up pictures of what it's supposed to look like if you have a miscarriage. Like, I'm expecting to see like an embryo of sorts of a child, like little child in there. But I'm also 18 weeks this today. So I'm assuming my baby, if that was the baby, would be a little bigger. I don't know. Okay, let's actually research this. It says my baby's as big as a cucumber. So like, that is really ambiguous because cucumbers come in all different sizes. But anyways, I did call the doctor. They're like, hey, we want you to come in for an ultrasound. So I'm going tomorrow for an ultrasound. Hopefully I didn't have a miscarriage. Also, did I even update you guys on my thyroid? Damn. I feel like there's so many things going on. Anyways, I like live at the doctor's office because I'm just breaking down. I'm a broken pregnant woman. So I have a thyroid problem, kind of. I had low TSH on my blood work. And then they verified it with more blood work just to make sure it's actually low. And actually my TSH even went down more. So they referred me to an endocrinologist. I saw the endocrinologist yesterday and he was like trying to explain to me, blah, 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 could be Graves' disease, probably not. I could totally be butchering what he was trying to explain to me because like half of me was listening, half of me wasn't. I was kind of like, am I okay? I also personally, like I don't have any symptoms. So I personally was like, kind of think this is all this stuff that's happening to me during pregnancy is just all related to pregnancy. So I'm not particularly freaking out anytime I hear certain things. Like, you guys remember I had a UTI? Did I talk about that? No. So I had a UTI at the beginning of my pregnancy. Again, sorry for the TMI. I mean, it's not a big deal. It's the human body. I had a UTI at the beginning of my pregnancy and I couldn't even feel it. Like I had no idea I had a UTI. And they were like, oh, when you're pregnant, sometimes you don't feel it. It shows up in your urine, but you don't feel it. And I was like, what? So many things happen during pregnancy. Okay. So that's what's going on with my thyroid. It's unknown, but I have no symptoms. I feel fine. Everything feels good. Good, she's still in there. Yeah. So apparently my cervix is shortening. Like it used to be that long, but the dotted yellow line is showing how much it's closed. You're saying that's not good because then I can go into preterm labor. Okay, why did I not bring my freaking vlogging camera today? Because this is very dramatic, at least for me. I just got my ultrasound. The good news is that like that big blood clot that just plopped out, that I think it was a subchorionic hemorrhage and just plopped out of my body. And so now I don't really have a blood clot on my ultrasound. So that is a really, really good news. I don't have to worry as much about that. Obviously there's going to be bad news because it's me. They were measuring my cervix. My cervix is like some weeks it's very short, some weeks it's very long. So it's what they call a Dynamix Cervix. And she's actually sending me right now to the hospital. She's like, I want you to go to the hospital right now. They want me to go to the hospital and do more ultrasounds over there and see the high risk doctor right away. Like now. What's up? I have this whole room. This kind of reminds me of like when I was giving birth to the baby, which would be bad because that means my baby's only 18 weeks and if it comes out now, that's bad. Hey guys, what's up? I'm on the phone. So the high-risk doctor was saying, when short like this, usually they do a procedure, a surgery to stitch it so that it stays a little bit longer. But in my case, because I have the subchorionic hemorrhage dealio and the body's trying to get rid of the blood, they don't recommend the stitch right now. In fact, my uterus is, I guess, very irritated. So they have me on some sort of medications called like indomethacin or something. And I'm going again on Friday for another scan so that he can check and see if I still need the surgery or whether the shortened cervix was because my body is dispelling all the blood. And so I called this place to make an appointment for my Friday scan, and they're like, but you're already coming in on Monday. I was like, I know that, and I told the doctor that, but he still wants me coming on Friday too. And they're like, well, we don't have a referral from him. And I was like, okay, so now that's why I'm on the phone. Hello? Trying to get in contact with my OB's office so that they can send over a referral so that I can make this appointment. This is this type of stuff that makes me come to like my breaking point. It's not the diagnosis, it's not what's going on, it's not all this other stuff. It is the freaking logistics of organizing things. And
just wanting people to make this easy. Yeah. I think this is the first time that I felt kind of down about this whole pregnancy. It's just like, how much can somebody handle? The subchorionic hemorrhage, I think for a lot of people that's really worrisome. I mean, it is worrisome, like it weighs on the back of your mind, but like on a daily basis, I try not to think about it. I stay very hopeful, and then it is what it is, because you can't fix it. After a while, I just got used to living with it, and then now it's gone. It's like everything that can go wrong is going wrong, and I know I'm thankful because at least the baby is okay, and I'm being monitored and all that. But it's just, I can handle one blow, you know, like one blow at a time, but this is like so many things that I've had to handle at this point that's like, I don't know. And let's keep in mind, I run a business, and like that itself is stressful. My business is the least of my worries right now. It runs so smoothly, and you know, the patients are awesome and all that. So I'm really thankful for that. If my business was falling apart and I had this, I think I would be like, just not the same. I would not be good right now. But thankfully, that side of my life is going well. We're thriving over there. It's just, the pregnancy is just not going smoothly. And you know, and then I have this other stuff, and I want to keep accomplishing things, and I have CE courses that I've paid like $10,000 to go to, over that amount to go to this month, and like I just feel like really weighed down right now. How many things can I really handle? Like, and then I see Preston, I'm like, okay, it'll be worth it. It'll be worth it. But sometimes it's just really hard to handle. And maybe, you know, it's good that I'm gonna have some therapy in 40 minutes, because there's only so much somebody can handle.